we go. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Okay, can you hear?
Can you
Can
me?
you hear us now?
I think you can hear me now.
You can do it!
How about that? Can you hear me now? You got to hear me now. You know what the thing about this program, OBS Studio,
Hold on. Let's wait till.
Oh, I know it's working.
No.
I know it's working. I know it's working.
Somebody confirm. Can you hear us?
We have sound, yeah. So here's the thing. Sorry about that. The thing with OBS Studio, they put updates on here and it wipes out the settings for your mic. So whatever. We tried to make sure everything else was right, but we fixed it. So we're back to the beginning, and long time no see. She didn't do a live while we were gone. She didn't do the shipping video while we were gone. What the heck?
Way too much on my plate. Just way too much when I'm by myself. Because I'm not just doing the business, I'm also doing the household. So it's a lot.
So, as you guys know, I was gone to Arizona. I didn't really get a chance to put out really any content on the main channel at all. And I really had some hopes to do some really cool content while I was out there for the second channel. And I really didn't get that either. Just so busy. You know, this is the club that we run out there. It's a golf club. We had 112 guys out there playing golf, and it's just to try to help the club. And you know, there's 8 of us that are trying to run this thing, but it's still everyone's assigned stuff. It's just so much work. So I got a part 1 video on the second channel. Part 2 coming here very soon. I have the footage, just got to put it together. But some really cool videos. I was going to do a video on the time we saved some guy's life a few years ago. A boat had hit some rocks, and I was going to interview a couple of guys that and show the actual footage, which I still have. I've never shown it. That never happened. And turns out that Saturday night there was another accident on the rocks, those same rocks. Someone and the 2 guys were in the boat, and they were arguing. I guess they were fine. They were outside arguing about whose fault it was, apparently.
Wow.
So yeah, that's interesting. But nonetheless, you guys didn't tune in to hear how I did on my vacation. I think we're talking about eBay at this point, and my concern is that we all know that there's glitches on the platform. I mean, there's no surprise there. The concern that I have is that, and I'm trying to show you a blow up of the screen so that I could show it to you here. The concern that I have is what it's happening with my customer. And I think as sellers, we have no idea this is happening behind the scenes. Now, if we kind of go over here, here's the correspondence. I have it kind of blown up so you guys can read it easily. But this is a genuine GE washer electronic control board. We sell a lot of these kind of things. They hit me up last night saying I'm having problems purchasing this item using the buy it now option. Purchase price less 10%, which is my coupon amount. $72.99 plus $5.99 1-year warranty. So I guess that's kind of what a 1-year warranty costs on an $80 item. It's about $78.98 before taxes to Milford, Connecticut. Please let me know how I can purchase it. Now, eBay makes it pretty straightforward to purchase your item. Mm-hmm. And then that was last night at 6:48. 4:48, hi, having problems with purchasing this item. Let me know. Thanks. Now, I don't know what happened to me at 6:48. Well, I didn't see this last night. Maybe I was working on the other account.
He's very tired, you guys. Very tired.
I was more tired yesterday than I am now, but I've been very tired, yes. So 4:48 in the morning, 7:48 Eastern. Having problems purchasing this item, let me know. And then I see it this morning when I get up, and it says, hello, thank you for reaching out. When you go to purchase this item, are you receiving an error message? Please help me understand what you're having trouble with, because it's like eBay makes it very straightforward to buy the item. Yeah. And hi, after selecting the item in 1-year warranty, I selected the confirm and pay. Upon that selection, I received a message stating, we ran into a problem. Please try again. I attempted to purchase several times and even on different machines and got the same message. Let me know. Thanks. Mm. So that's definitely a buyer-facing glitch. Is it tied to the warranty? I don't know. And then I came back. Hello, it certainly sounds like a glitch on eBay's side, which is concerning. Not sure if this is tied to the warranty option or not. I will send this to eBay, and hopefully it is something they plan on fixing soon. If you could try a little, again, in a little bit, I'd appreciate it. Do apologize and thank you for trying to make this work. And then, of course, he clicked on the question mark, and I put what was going on with the buyer. And then, okay, thanks. And then they hit me up again. If I can show it to you here. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But they hit me up again saying, can I send separate invoices? And I think he's wanting an invoice for the warranty and an invoice for the item. I can't do that. That warranty has nothing to do with me. It's through, I believe, Allstate, and they have to buy it all together in the transaction. So, I mean, I don't even know what to do. I'm sure this guy wants some protections beyond my 30-day return window. But how many people have received that kind of message from a buyer? And it's not like we're not getting sales. We're getting sales. So I'm wondering if it's directly tied in with the warranty. So again, as sellers, we don't even offer the warranty. There's no option to turn it on or off. It's something that eBay does on the back end. They give the buyer a pop-up option to say, hey, would you like to add a warranty with this item? And I think there's something screwed up there. So I don't know how to make this person okay with what's going on. So how would you respond? Just checking any news. Can you invoice me the purchase? What would you tell them? Just, I don't know. I mean, it's obvious they're interested and serious about buying it. It would probably already be bought if it was in place. But anyway, so that's kind of what I'm seeing today. Again, was pretty much removed from reselling all week and weekend. So what are you guys seeing? Is there anything that I missed? I can tell you that as far as sales are concerned, on the main account, it was kind of blah. I mean, it wasn't bad, but wasn't good either. On the second account, it was pretty strong, I'd say, right? Pretty decent.
Yeah, that one was okay, but there were a couple of days.
Yeah.
It was
a couple of days we
not
didn't hit the
great.
$100. I mean, we had a streak going on the second account where we had $100 days. And the only thing I can think of is geolocation. They knew you were here. They didn't want to overwhelm you. And therefore, the powers that be only gave us so many sales. But it could have been worse, right? You could have been really inundated with packages. I mean, there was not really a day.
I don't care how many packages there is. I'm going to ship until I'm done. It doesn't matter how, there could be 6 packages or 60. I'm still going to keep going. Of course, that's a little overwhelming when you have to pick it by yourself and there's errors in the picking department.
I knew that.
That was frustrating. There were items not in the place that they said they were, and there were numbers that were supposed to be going with the item that were transposed.
That's standard.
And so that was rather frustrating. There was a few cuss words,
That's standard
for John in the universe.
That's standard.
Yeah.
That's standard.
But overall, it was.
So what new? Anything new happened around here?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. So it's a good day. So that said, wanted to know what you guys, how sales have been for you. I think others have reported that their sales are sort of a little bit off. I don't know if that's tied into some of these problems we're seeing with buyers not able to check out. But as it stands, I mean, I have a buyer still waiting here patiently for me to take care of them. I don't know how to do it.
What if you ended it and relisted it and directed them to a new listing?
I mean, I could do that, right? I could do that, but is it a problem on the listing side?
I think it's the warranty thing.
Right.
I think it's the warranty thing, 100%. Because we've gotten other sales. We've gotten a lot of other sales. So there's no reason. The only reason that's different from all the other sales is the person is trying to buy the warranty.
Yeah.
Have them call the warranty people.
I don't know. That's Allstate. Well, again, I always thought that eBay gave the buyer an opportunity to come back within so many days after purchase and buy that warranty. Or is it just a one-time, in-your-face, make a snap decision if
I
you
feel
want
like
that
that
warranty,
would be.
and if you don't, then you're out of luck. You're screwed.
I think it would be like that.
Because something like that, it's an $80 part. They're replacing a part for their dishwasher, and the last thing I want to do is go through the trouble of replacing that part in the dishwasher, and then in 6 months it's zapped, whatever, right? So let's see who we have with us today. We have got In It to Flip It. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. Glad to have you back. Well, thank you. Nice to be back. Just trying to get back in the groove of, getting videos out and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of catching up to do that I have to do. That's for sure. Copper Cat says, hello, everyone. I thought I might be the first, but I see In It to Flip It beat you. Yep. And it's funny. I put this out rather early today because it's like, this came up right when I got up to do my work, and I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can talk about that because, I can't be the only one dealing with a buyer that has a problem. And what's going on here? We got, Duncan, hope you had a good golf trip. Jenna was secretly eating KFC every day. How are the guard dogs?
The guard dogs?
Oh,
you mean
Duncan.
our failed guard dogs? Yeah, they're doing just fine. They're napping away, doing what they do best.
Yeah. Well, thank you nonetheless. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Duncan. And no KFC. I did order once, and it was Thai food. No way would I order KFC.
But thank you for your support, and it's viewers like you that help us.
Only Duncan will get that.
Hope I answered that question very well, and we'll move on. Joseph Martin says, howdy, John and Jenna. Is everyone going to a new account so they can use eBay magical listing tool?
What's a magical listing tool? I mean,
I'm glad you brought that up.
That doesn't exist.
I know that they've been working on it, right? And I've kind of avoided even messing with it because I don't want the letdown anymore. I mean, does anybody you have a relatively new account? Apparently it's for newer users only, right? Or maybe I'm wrong.
Well, maybe that's why Joe is saying that you have to open a new account.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Are there any new accounts out there that have been able to use it? So maybe that question wasn't for just me. Is anyone going to open a new account so they can use eBay Magical Listing Tool? Or if you have that, I'd like to know how magical it actually is. I can probably save you the effort because nobody wants to go through all that just to find out. I think that if it was that magical, we'd all know about it.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be people ranting and raving and saying how great.
Making videos about it.
The problem with eBay's AI is they don't want to go outside of eBay. They want to work within their in-house AI, which is, like, in my opinion, from what I've seen, maybe I'm wrong, but light years behind your ChatGPTs, your Geminis, your Groks, your Perplexities, all those. It's night and day, and it's because everything is in-house. So again, I just think that it's probably going to be a little bit underwhelming once you go through all that. And yes, Thomas's only goal in life is to beat Duncan. So nice to do that.
And I wanted to thank all of those that did check up on me. Thank you very much. You all know who you are. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's my job.
Well, you don't normally check up on me, but he did. Every day he called me.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
I mean, literally, the way this thing works with this golf is like you get up at 5 a.m. Everyone meets at 6 o'clock at this restaurant called Crossroads in Parker. We have breakfast. We're out of there by 7. We have an 8 o'clock tea time, and it takes like 4 hours. Like the last round of golf took 6.5 hours, which was absolutely insane. And then we get back. We maybe have a few hours to ourselves. I'll take like an hour nap because I'm tired. It's hard to sleep out there.
You're getting older. You need more sleep.
Oh my goodness. Thomas banged his knee at work pretty hard. Put him in a fetal position for 10 minutes. Ooh. Ow. All the young kids were making fun of me. I'm getting a little too old to hop over the conveyor anyway with one hand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yes, don't do that again.
You didn't have your finger in your nose when you were in that position, did you? I hope not.
Your other hand
that might have been why they're laughing
occupied.
at you. And hopefully you didn't I don't know.
Oh
But
my gosh. Well,
hopefully you're
I hope
okay.
you're doing all right. And I hope your wife is doing okay too.
Keith's with us. Nice to see you, Keith.
Sending her our prayers.
Keith's with us, and we have Mike. Says hi, John and Jen and the FA family. Welcome back, John. I hope you enjoyed your vacation, played well on the links, and even better on the felt. Very spotty. First couple days I played decent. Third day I played bad, probably as bad as I ever played, and then the last day, the big team event thing, I did okay, but nowhere near how I wanted to. And poker was just a hot mess too.
Yeah.
I actually left.
Called me regarding the poker one night.
I actually left with about the same as what I went there with, so it wasn't bad. But it's like I usually end up like cleaning house when I go out there. So anyway, Duncan says pull the back muscle on Sunday. I used healing oils and it's fixed. Sure beats going to the chiropractor.
Which oils? I would really love to know.
It's like peanut oil, like what? Canola oil, like the KFC oil.
No, different type of oils. Yeah, let me know.
All that
which
oil
ones.
in the chicken that you ate fixed it, huh?
I think I've heard oil of oregano.
Thomas says dinner and then teaching my son how to parallel park. Road test on Wednesday. Will be in and out when I can.
Ooh.
Have a good life.
Put your seatbelt on.
Duncan says hit the like for your free crickets and cicadas and cicada babies.
Oh no.
Thomas, you have to work harder and stay number 1 on here. Yeah. David Pentland says evening folks from Scotland.
Hello, David.
Nice to see you, David. Henri Squaw says howdy, John, Jenna, and the FA chat family. Miss you all. Cheers to a great live. Well, yes.
Thank you. Well, we
Thanks
missed you guys too. I was gonna do a live on Friday, but there were a couple of things that were, for one, I couldn't get into the Flippin' Aint Easy channel. That's the one thing. Number 2 is I have no idea how to run OBS Studios. No idea. When I ask questions about it, he tells me to just let him deal with it. So,
I told her that I could have set her up to do StreamYard. We still have that for the Profit Playbook podcast. Hopefully you guys check that one out that we did drop on Saturday. We recorded that very early. But I felt like it was a pretty good show. But nonetheless, we could have used StreamYard for you. It's really easy to do. You just go on and boom, it's done. But it's neither here nor there. Next time, we'll figure something out. Jody, Triple J, Resellers. Says, hi, John, Jenna, and FA family. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a good trip. Well, thank you.
Hello,
Jody.
It
was relatively, no issues this trip at all. It was just,
well,
normally
there was one, but we won't talk about him.
Well, yeah, okay. Todd says, howdy, nice to see you, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
And Shopping with Cheryl says, happy Monday, everyone. Nice to see you, Shopping with Cheryl. And you might have to refresh your screen if, like, Callie Debs, Shopping with Cheryl, Derek W. Pat, you guys will see that you should have mod status now.
Yeah.
Jody Triple J says, I had a forced partial vacation. Lost power Friday morning until about 1 a.m. Sunday.
Oh.
We have a generator, so heat and partial power, but limited internet on the phones. Could relist items, but no new listings.
Ouch.
So those of you who are still dealing with snow.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy weather going on. We're sweating to death over here.
Let me just tell you, by Friday, it's going to be 109 degrees. We're talking Friday the 20th of March.
It's March, people. Mother Nature, what's going on?
120 degrees. Is that legal?
It's not. It's I don't want to live here anymore.
Well, where do you want to go? Back to
somewhere
Cali?
where we can have all 4 seasons.
Back to California?
Oh no. Not under its current status now. No.
I would have to drive all the way back to Vegas, like constantly, to get sourcing. That's not a good thing. Flip It Good says happy Monday. Nice to see you, Flip It Good. And here's Callie Debs. Hi, John and Jen in chat. Happy Monday. Ship myself. I just did.
What?
That is the brother-in-law of.
Hello.
That is the actual brother-in-law of. Oops, I shipped myself.
Is it really? Are you being for real? Or you know that for a fact?
Yeah, I think so. I have a strong suspicion. Howdy, folks. I have returned.
You don't know.
Kevin Hawthorne says, good evening.
Hi, Kevin.
And Time to Sell Collectibles says, hello, John, Jen, and FAE Monday Live. It's been a crazy day here in Maryland. Severe storm warnings. She had it on the damn
Yeah, well, I was watching Riot
weather.
Hall, y'all.
Like last night.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was just playing in the background. I was on my phone.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
I mean, there was tornadoes in Alabama,
I know why,
Kentucky.
It's because the enforcers weren't on. That's why.
Yeah, they came on earlier in the day, so I already watched that.
Time to Sell Collectibles says, John, you were playing golf just around the corner from my son's home in Lake Havasu City.
Oh,
that's awesome.
How cool.
Yeah, it wasn't very far from there. Dark Horse says, good evening and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Ping G says, hello, John and Jenna, and happy. Well, that was when we had no sound, so I'm catching up at least. He had never heard me so quiet. Basket knows I'm lip reading something about snow is wet, but yet it's not when it's falling in eBay's bathrooms.
What? God.
That's funny. Yes, we did start over. So let's see. Hello, you awesome people, says Derek
Hello,
W. Pat.
Derek. It's so nice to see you.
And we have Integrity Sales in KC, New York.
Casey.
Jackie Bleckner.
Jackie.
DRC Flippin. Primo Chemo.
Chemo.
And I'm sure Spam's there. Wait, where's Spam? Did you turn off her YouTube account?
She's being held hostage.
Devon,
Hello,
is with us. Glenn Cameron, you can do it.
You can do it.
Yes, snow is not wet in eBay's bathrooms. Right, confirm. I confirm that. It's actually not there. Rob's Special Interests. Hello from the UK.
Hello.
Hello to all of our UK friends.
Yes.
Gail Carlson is with us. Nice to see you, Gail. Doing your job. Tommy Z says, great to see my number one most excellent YouTube reselling couple. Thank you.
Thank you, Tommy. So nice to see you too.
Time to Sell Collectibles says, we hear you. It wouldn't be FAE without some technical difficulties.
That's a fact.
And it shouldn't be that way, but it is, unfortunately. Love the hat. Well, thank you. I like it. It matches the...
Oh, jeez. I didn't know you were doing that.
I just thought, it's...
Look at you.
Yeah. I had the shirt. The hat we gave out to all the players this year. So we have the matching hat and shirt.
Did Michelle make them?
No. Hey, you both have a real life outside of YouTube. It's all good. Anyone watch the video I put out?
I did.
The video, I don't think it got a whole lot of views. It's on the second channel.
I did.
Again, any kind of video that I make, that's kind of a non-related, non-reselling related thing. And even on that channel, it's going to be some like in the day of the life of what we do. She might be shipping. I might be out in the garage. It's going to be on that channel. But I'm wondering if anyone did see that. Part 2 will be out here pretty soon. So you get to see that. And if you're interested in how things went. Flipping from the trailers with us. I know that.
Hello.
Derek W. Pat says, Jenna, sorry I haven't got any video up on the midget wrestling. Ended up giving my ticket to my nephew. He really wanted to go, but couldn't get a ticket in time.
Oh, that was nice of you. Yeah.
So
that would be actually pretty hysterical. I think John and I would get a...
So is it like the opposite of like when you go to Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm or Magic Mountain or whatever theme park you have in your area, where if you're... there's like a little sign saying if you're this tall, you can't make this ride.
All right, you're done.
I'm just curious if that's kind of how it works. And to flip it says, all good. You're certainly entitled to time away from YouTube. Yeah, and
I need a vacation now.
I don't know if I want to call it burnout. I really don't know, because I don't think I've ever suffered from burnout, but it kind of feels that way.
I think you have. It just, you don't see it as burnout. You don't know how to categorize it, but anybody knowing you would call it burnout.
Because I have all these thoughts of doing videos in my mind. It's just that I can't get myself to do them. Is that burnout? I don't. It's not like I don't feel like it. It's just that I'm not motivated.
I think it's more so that you just tend to work eBay a lot harder than you do YouTube.
Flipping from the trailer says, hello, John and Jen and everyone. Nice to see you.
Hello, it's
and
nice to see you.
Flip the Thrift says, happy Monday from Flip the Thrift.
Happy Monday.
Dark Horse, I like to hear this. I got a recent sale.
Yay.
Awesome. Mike Langdon says, happy Monday, all. Nice to see you, Mike. And then Basket says, it's greetings and thank you for your communication. Not hello.
To each his own.
Yeah. Derek says, got my eBay niche site up and running. I'm getting new views without promoted. Seems too that you can't promote if you don't have an eBay store. I don't know about that. I know you can't promote your store without an eBay store. That's obvious, but I do believe you can still promote at a certain rate. Maybe make a campaign. I don't want to cheat the other video that I'm planning on making about the second store. The second store, you guys know we accepted $100 from eBay. They'll apply towards offsite ads, and my thing was I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, he got the Jenna look when he told me he did it. Already did it.
And I got a request and a dispute. I don't like that. Item not received.
It's a item not
I love
received.
them. Okay, so as far as like on that account, it's been kind of like since the beginning of March, it's been kind of good. I think we did it about a week before March. I think it was like the last part of February, and I mean, over the last 31 days, we're at 131% increase in sales. I don't know if that's anything to sneeze about, but it's getting me.
Yeah, today's
thinking.
sales, yesterday's sales were horrible. Saturday wasn't very great either. So I don't know.
Truth be told, there's people out on Google that have no intention. They're not even thinking about eBay. They go on, they want / need something, and they type it into a Google search. And if you have the right listing that I don't know if Google still wants that white background. I'm gonna do some research and do a video on it. But of course, your listing has to qualify for a Google placement in Google Shopping. But then if you add maybe a little money to it through offsite ads, is that helping my store? I've never seen, and I'll show it to you. Here it is. And I haven't looked at the numbers for the campaign. I refuse to do it until the end of the month.
Is it only for a month?
It's through the end of this promotion that they're doing is only good for another 2 weeks. And it's at that time I need to determine if I want to keep this thing going on my own dime. Now, this is kind of what we had. Look, we had a March 1st, $180. Now, this is our throwaway store. This is not the main store. This is not anything. What we were doing was like days like this. We were doing like $17 days. We'd have a $100 day pop up and then nothing. And then $23 day, $34 day. And then, we had some good days, but then it got kind of blah. I think we started at about this time though, right around this weekend. And it started off kind of slow. Maybe this is the time that they needed to index their items. And then all of a sudden, here we had just $100 days like you can't believe. And while I was gone, it didn't do so great. But we're up 131%. Now, last 31 days at $4,396, and we're usually getting like around $2,000. That's nice. Okay, that's a nice little chunk of change. Because we're still operating at about a 47% margin on all the items that we have. Dark Horse says, just direct them to call the Allstate warranty number. I'm going to do a little investigation after this live here and find out for this person. Army Squall says, my second account does not have a store and I'm able to promote.
Okay.
I think you can, yeah. Let's see. Icy Ducks says, I would end listing, relist, and send them the link to the item. I might as well, right? What's going to hurt?
That's what I think.
Keith says, John, did you check the quantity wasn't reset to 0? eBay does that sometimes. No, it's
for the item.
It has a one quantity.
It has a quantity of one.
Because I don't have the out of stock option set. So when you have the out of stock option set, the listing stays in your as an actual live listing, even though it's at 0, so the buyer will never see it. And then you update your quantity. That's a good idea if you plan on getting like multiple quantities. Did you do a nuclear reset on your store to improve sales?
There's not a question there.
John, do a nuclear reset on your store to improve sales. Not going to do a nuclear right now. I just really, there's still a part of me that believes a little bit about this whole thing that I'm not here. My phone is off. I have 1 day shipping and my phone is off like in the other state, right? So it's like, okay, slow this thing down. There's still a little part of me that believes that.
Maybe after this week, he'll once things start normalizing.
Well, and to flip it says sales have been bad since Friday.
Oh.
And Callie Deb says my sales are better on Etsy and Posh right now.
Wow, that's good that you have that second or that other option to make sales.
According to Todd, sales are steady, not up and down, not down.
Up, not down.
Basket says my sales are okay. They don't blow, but they're a gale. They're not a gale either. What the hell? Honor Squaw says I have been busy updating my country of origin and my thousands of listings. Isn't that nuts? You know, that's another thing. I went through and did a bulk edit. We had to put this fan on because it's hot in here.
This is the hottest room in the house.
Yeah, so hot in here. All these sales that are going on.
It's so hot.
Henri Squaw says I have been busy updating. You want to sing for me while we're...
No.
Okay, I've been busy updating my country of origin, my thousands of listings, all the LP records. It is not filled out on originally. I have EIS turned off now, but I want it filled out in case I turn it on.
Yeah.
I would say, and maybe this is the wrong answer, but if you have thousands of items, I would maybe just do a bulk edit. Set it as China for now, and then, you know, as you come across it, update it. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad answer. Depends on what you have, I guess. Indian Flip says Duncan should use his the password cricket when he does that reset. Dark Horse says, in short, removing desk and switching to a laptop will have room for a dresser and shipping table. Yeah, it's all about working within the area you have. That's for sure. Kathy Ann Gallant says, sales was so. I had a buyer saying that she wanted an item and could not pay for it.
Oh.
You know, I don't understand these buyers. You know, here's one. I'll give you an example if I can find the darn thing. I think it was on the other account. So... yeah, I think it was on the other account. I'll try to find it for you. I don't understand these buyers. They get an item. So this particular buyer, while I sign in here, this particular buyer bought. Anybody want to guess what they bought? You want to guess what they bought?
A shower sitter?
Yes. And the rolling kind. And they got it. And they sent me a message. If I'm on the right account? Yes, I am. So here it is. I'll get it on the screen here in a second once I get this working.
Oh, this person.
I don't want them to be internet famous, so I will try to do that. Maybe it's a little bit too much. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this person sent me a message. This is after they got the item. It says, convert 53 centimeters to inches. Now, are you talking to me like I'm a ChatGPT chatbot that's going to give you a quick answer? Because guess what? I came back and did it. I gave him an answer. So maybe now I only confirm that they're like, ooh, this eBay chat is like ChatGPT. And so that was a minute after the request. And I sent them an offer because I saw that they're in the listing. I sent them an offer about a half an hour later. And so they buy it. And then on the 13th, they sent, I am 6 foot tall, Handy B. And I almost said, well, nice to meet you, Handy B. But I didn't. And they came back and says, handicapped with the short person's product. Have need of manufacturer's tubing to elevate seat 5 inches, not centimeters. Now, mind you, we have the dimensions of this chair in our listings. The width, the height, the everything, okay? It's in a photo, okay? Now, we put the measurements in the photos to give this information with a visual as well. I don't know why I stuttered there. We only sell the factory sealed sets and do not carry the spare parts for these. So I'm sitting there waiting for them to open a return. Now, this was on the 13th. I thought they went away. 3 days later, you don't know how to communicate with customer support when your client has a problem. Too bad for you. Well, you want to know what I immediately did. I went over quickly to see if they left a negative. I'm like, well, what do you mean too bad for me? I didn't see a negative. So I replied back, we communicate just fine. In your message to us, you never once asked a question. We stated in our response that we provide all the necessary information and listings so you do not have any surprises when the item arrives. We also stated that we do not carry additional parts for these units because you stated you needed the manufacturer's tubing to elevate the seat. What answer were you expecting from us to receive from us? What do you want? Okay. And why the shouting? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You could tell that they're over 70.
Yes. That's what I was going to say.
It's and I hope Todd.
Whenever my mom is on one,
I hope Todd doesn't evolve into shouting on his messages.
Wow.
Gotta give you some crap, Todd. Let's see. Kathy says glitches like crazy. Mark says planning to do the shelving for the utility room soon. And we have Lower Your Heating Bill says tell your customer to start their device and try again. I'm gonna make the listing, and if then they say okay, we're having a problem, it's still giving the same message, then we'll have to do that. Andre Squaw says updating promoting has been failing a lot for me under bulk editing. I have been doing it manually on those. Mike G says sales are good for the week, but definitely was sporadic at times. Just got multi-sale for $410. We'll take that. Basket says I made like 546 sales over the weekend. Not robust, but okay. My current active sucker price is $75. Mike G says apparently Jenna stores the KFC in shipping boxes.
No. There is no KFC allowed.
There really isn't. It's really hard to get her to agree to KFC.
Yeah. There has to be.
I
have to be at my wit's end with coming up for ideas for dinner. I have to be like, just order whatever the hell you want.
That's never the.
That's usually when it goes to KFC.
It'll say, "Can I get noodles?" And I'm like, "I don't want to eat at that place this time." Damn. Can't you pick something we both like? But in this case, I'd say between KFC and Popeyes, which one would it be?
Popeyes.
Popeyes? Okay.
Yeah. KFC is just disgust. I mean, I don't like either one, but if I had to choose, if he laid down the law with me and said it's KFC or Popeyes, it would be Popeyes.
We have Grams in the house from Grams and Pops Vintage from snowy
Teresa.
South Carolina, and we'll trade you. We'll trade you a couple of those 100-degree days for some of that snow. Keith says John's good at buying faulty items, so it stands to reason he would get faulty guard dogs.
Yeah.
She chose one of those, by the way. Those faulty guard dogs. Those are.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody, all my family's like, why don't you just buy a big dog? Why don't you just get a German Shepherd? Because I don't want to be committed to my house for the rest of my life and not be able to travel like you do. So. Thanks.
Yeah, they're getting old, and there's going to come a time where they're not going to be around, and then we can do the vacation stuff, and then we'll go get dogs.
One day, I would love to be able to just come and go on trips and not have to be decisive on who gets to go on the trip. Is it you this time or is it me this time?
I told you can go and visit the sisters and stuff in California.
Well, yeah. Oh, my sister's coming out here for spring break, so.
Travis in Dallas says, I had my first $1,000 week, but clothing doesn't offer a warranty.
True.
My perplexity is rather advanced. You're very perplexed. And I got to say, your perplexity is kind of chilled out a little bit on this show.
Just wait. He hasn't got you. You haven't gotten very far.
That's the problem. I'd like to interact more, Basket, but you're perplexing me with your whatever you have to say. Icy Duck says, only magic I trust is Disney.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know if I trust that.
I don't trust that.
Lower Your Heating Bill says, hi, John and Jenna. My sales this year are up 32% this year to date compared to the same period last year. For some reason, last week they picked up tremendously. Very unusual for this time of year. That's a good question. I'd like to see where I'm at. But, of course, my mouse doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm not going to be able to do that at this time. So that's out of the question. I'll try to get some information on that here in a little bit. Keith says, how's it going, Derek? Hope your pup's not so much a pup anymore. Better guard dog than John's, I bet.
I sure hope your dog at least makes some noise when a stranger pops in.
Yeah, that's just... I still can't believe that went down the way it did. Bachelor Brad says, I got my Treecat shirt.
Oh,
And hat, something to cover up the fat and baldness.
Why is FedEx calling?
Because they want to. Oh, let me answer. Hello.
Hi, can I speak with Jonathan?
This is him.
Hi, Jonathan. My name's Linda. I'm giving you a call at FedEx Ground.
Yes.
Hi, the driver attempted your pickup. He's saying at 3:38, and nobody was at the location at the time of the attempt.
We're here.
No, we are here.
We haven't heard anything yet. We're waiting.
Okay, I'll let the manager of the route know. Okay.
Are they coming, or do
gonna
we
come
need to make
back?
arrangements to go and drop it off?
Let me give you a call back. Let me reach out to the manager of the route.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
All right, bye.
thank you. Bye.
I didn't hear a thing. Did you hear a thing?
I didn't get any notification that they were at the door.
See, that's cool. I mean, they'll call to verify. That's the cool thing about FedEx. They will call to verify when you have a pickup set every day, like we do. That their driver.
Check the door. There's boxes out there because if it's.
Oh boy, that's no good. So we're probably going to have to end this thing soon because we know that our carrier, he's not coming this week. He's having another procedure, so that's a crapshoot on who's coming up to pick our stuff up. So we'll see how that works. Basket says it's get up in the morning, stroke the putter, make sure the balls are clean, the pants fit, the driver strapped up, and off to breakfast. Yep. That other stuff, checking the equipment, that never happened. Derek W. Pat says my day off.
Mailman also came and didn't even ring the bell.
Oh, wow. My day off, what's that? I find myself working eBay and playing catch up around the house, sweating to oldies in the process. Keeps me in shape. LOL. Record Crate says, hey, nice to see you, Record Crate. Got Keith J. says, it's been a while since I joined one of your lives, but I'm no longer in eBay purgatory. I get paid out right away within 24 hours, no matter how long it takes me to ship. Do you know if anyone else had the same experience? I think if your account is either new or there's a problem with the account health, you will have to deal with that. You won't get paid until, I believe, 2 days after the item shows up in tracking. So
They both came to the door.
did they?
Mm-hmm.
How come it didn't go off?
I don't know.
It
only happens when we go live.
Well, it just went off now.
This light is way too bright. It's like totally. It looks.
She
like
wants us to be totally
white
dark.
Light.
She wants us to be like that.
No,
we're not doing that. Sorry.
Just not in the
so
bright.
That's no good. That means we're gonna have to make trips. Keith says, Jenna, don't worry. I have no idea about OBS either. It always has fits on me.
Yeah, OBS is way too complicated for me. I need simple.
Yeah. ChatGPT could have walked you through it. All you have to do is tell the one step at a time, and it works for me like I'm in second grade. It works.
I know.
How many... Okay, this is a question I have for everyone. How many people use AI daily to, guide them through different things? Maybe you have a question, or, you use it as a tool to help you with your process. And of course, my phone wants to start being stupid. Do you use AI? Oh, here's AI.
There they are.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. FedEx?
Hi, this is Linda at FedEx. So the manager of the route is sending the driver back. He said he'll be there within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Outstanding.
Thank God.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Well, there we go. Well, at least
Okay.
we have to deal
at least
only
we only
USPS.
have FedEx
Well,
to
USPS.
pick up.
USPS.
I was saying the opposite.
Yeah. So do you use AI daily? Well, I'll put often or not at all. So I'm just curious, and then we'll start a poll here. Do you use the AI often or not at all? Because there's some people that won't use AI at all. I'm just curious. Do you use AI? Is it something that you just won't use at all? Just like, forget it. I'm not. Stopping by to say hello. Well, nice to see you there, Scott.
Hello.
I noticed you
Scott, have you been affected by any of that weather that's been going on if you're still here?
Keith says you can move to Asheville, North Carolina. They have 4 beautiful seasons here, I've heard. Oh, brother.
Come in!
Welcome to our house. They had a major storm go through there. I saw yesterday. I saw that on the news. Jenna Sortcoin don't have the mod status back yet, I believe. Yeah, we did enable it before we went live. That's what was the delay was. We were going to be on time, and we noticed, oh crap, we forgot to set the mods. Scott says it was 74 yesterday and snowed today. Weather be crazy. Yeah, we'll take some of that snow. OMG, it's 15 degrees here, and we got 15 inches of snow over the weekend. Last week was in the 50s. Minnesota weather at its finest. Now, it's weird because we keep getting these snow mats to resell. And the last one we got, I'm like, I don't know if we need to be buying them anymore. We listed it, and it sold like over the weekend. And so we got another snow mat, like it's a set of 3. They're all connected. And I'm like, I don't know, but maybe she has a point. She was telling me that, you know what, you have people out there that are still in the snow, no matter how warm it is here. And, I guess we'll get it listed. So Derek says we had a cold front blow in with the dust right behind it in the past 2 days. It's calmed down today. Thank goodness, and warming back up tomorrow. I got down to 30s. I'll take that. Heck, the river was great. It was in the mid 90s. 65 degrees in the evening, and it was really, really nice. Not a whole lot of wind or anything like that. Duncan says, too many orders, too hard to do
You
it.
can do it!
And I hit it for just so you know. Ship myself, I just did. No more oops, just pure ship. So where have you been? Where did you run off to? What happened, and why did you change your name? Time to Sell Collectibles says, Jenna, you need to take over the Real FEA channel and show John how to do it. She's not interested. I don't think she's interested in really doing the YouTube thing by herself. They want you to do the FEA, the other channel. They want you to just run that channel, do the content and everything.
Oh gosh.
Because it's not a serious channel.
I gotta learn how to use the gimbal or the pod.
It's so easy.
Thing.
So easy. But you're willing to do it.
Hi.
You're willing to do it?
We'll talk about it.
All right. I love it. That's one thing I don't have to deal with. Armor Squad watched part 1, and Joe Samard saw it. Good, awesome. Jaden says, do you ever try to third world chat support for some smaller problems, or always calling a U.S. rep? Do you, by the way, have your own rep that always helps you? No, I don't have my own rep at all with eBay. And the way I do it is, if I need help, I'll go in and I'll use the automated chat bot on eBay, put my problem in there, and then as soon as it answers me, I'll have someone call me, and usually that gets someone to call me. But I don't talk to eBay nearly as often as I used to.
Oh my gosh, you should. My sisters witnessed the eBay calls, okay, and they are like afraid of John when he gets upset because of it.
I get on it because they're telling me, my mind is constantly spinning, and I'm listening to what they're saying, and like 90% of the time the answer is not the correct answer, and I know it, and so I start telling them, hey, I can't, no offense to you, but the eBay doesn't empower you to handle my situation. Put me with someone else. And then I get in touch with someone else that can actually have a real conversation about policy and things that are going on. But it's nowhere near what it used to be. Integrity Sales says, we have over 6,000 items and have been only getting about 10 orders a day. Slowly coming back. Anyone else have a dead streak? Yeah. That is definitely not the ratio you want. 10 a day out of 6,000 is definitely, it's 1 to 600, when the average store is somewhere around 1 to 100 or 1 to 150 on a basic everything store. What were you gonna say? She forgot. She just had something to say. I promise you she had something to say.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll probably remember it after the show. Ship myself, I just did, says side hustle, been whooping my ass. Time to return to YouTube glory. All right. Duncan watched it. Okay. Silver Hair Todd says, I'm burnt out from this retirement.
Oh, Lord.
That's funny. You can promote without a store. You cannot run sales, though. Right. You need to have a store to have sales, coupons, right? And I think that's something that most of us should be utilizing if we can. Now, one thing, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, but I'm going to. It's just the way it is, because it ain't nothing special, I tell you that. On my main account, I got a message from eBay about 2 weeks ago, and it said, we would like to invite you to use our coupon. It's like a 10% coupon code, and your listings will be, if approved, your listings will be, I guess, promoted in some way, like with this coupon. And they actually take a percentage of it. They actually, like, if it's 10%, they reimburse me like 30% of whatever. I don't know, what, instead of the full 10. I'm like, heck, I'm already doing a 10% coupon. And I got to tell you, like, right before I left for Arizona.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Well, right before I left Arizona, I'll try to hurry up. I didn't really see an uptick in sales. I saw like a downturn in sales, if anything.
That's what I'm trying to say is I think that our sales, regardless of the numbers, have not been steadily up at where they were last year. No matter, I don't care about the percentages and all that. We can feel when we're having to, like, what's the word? I don't know, but the money that comes in that's coming in from eBay, like our paychecks, right? Has not been the same. And so it's been a little frustrating.
Yeah, it's the sign up by March 24th for the 10% off eBay Power Sports coupon. That's the message that I received.
I don't know that I want to do something like that.
Well, it's done.
Oh, you already did
It's
it.
done. 70% seller funded, 30% eBay funded.
But it says deadline is March 24th.
I know. So it says duration April 1 through April 14th. So it's not in play yet. So I'm wondering, because I'm looking at my listings, I'm going, well, I still see my coupon code on there. So anybody ever get that email? It's motors coupons at ebay.com is the deal. So
for eBay Motors?
I don't know. It's categories: ATV, side-by-side, ATV, UTV parts, aviation parts and accessories, boat parts, commercial truck parts, golf cart parts, motorcycle, scooter parts. So it's an eBay Motors.
eBay Motors.
So how the coupon works: an item price at $100 is purchased. Buyer pays $90 with the coupon. You still receive the full $100 sale amount. Final value fees applied at $100. The promotion ends, you will be invoiced for your funded portion of the coupon. And I went in and said, you click on a thing to fill out the form.
You need to stop clicking on things if you don't read the email first.
I did read the email.
But you didn't.
But I forgot what it said since I read it. But at the time, I was fully informed.
You didn't know that it was for eBay Motors.
I did know, because there's a reason why when you click on the thing to fill out, you have to fill out the form to actually even though you got the message, you still have to be approved. And I went in and I put the other store too.
Don't.
I did. So we'll see if I get approved for that. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about it, but I didn't sign no form saying that,
No, we don't have no NDAs with anybody, so they can. If they didn't want it out, they shouldn't have offered it.
Yes. In it to flip it says to Todd, you don't qualify for promoted listings. You're too young. Ship myself, I just did, says heard the extended. I think about Yoda every time I read that. I heard the extended warranty rumor killed sales, but nah, turns out nobody wants a 5-year plan on jeans that already ghosted their ass after one. Greetings is humbling oneself. Trust me, 30 years at it.
I don't use that word ever.
Who used greetings? Was it
I think it's a boomer type word. Or somebody in another country, like other countries.
Derek W. Pat says, LOL Todd, sorry I missed your live this morning. I stayed up late last night working. Didn't get into bed until 2 a.m.
Oh.
Well, your extracurricular activities are costing you some sleep there, Derek. Duncan says, I need to see John's daily videos again. It was so quiet last week.
I know. Poor Duncan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're going to get back to it. We're getting
Yeah.
back to it. Rob Special Interest says, OMG, I hit the like button 10 minutes ago and just got a sale. I tell you,
Yay!
you hit the like button and you get the sale within the next 24
You don't know why or how.
Put that positive energy out there. So hit the like button, get your sale. Basket Noodle says, UBid used to have an entire area of train for customer service with examples on and on. Was pretty amazing. Not all that familiar with UBid. I know what it is, but I really never used it. Derek W. Pat says, when I make a new listing on my niche site, at the bottom where you put how much % doesn't show up. Wonder if I need to elsewhere on the main page to see if there's anything there. I don't know.
Or log out, log back. I don't know. That's just. That's it. I think that mentality comes from like tech support from Amtrak.
Sutter's Mill says sales are horrendous, the worst in 12 years.
Oh. That's not good.
Vasquez says, with an eBay here and eBay there, eBay everywhere, EAISIO. The hell? Crimey River says, hi John and Jenna. I updated my store and started listing more, but sales completely died. Maybe eBay shocked on activity? No, I don't think it's that. Here's the thing.
I don't really know.
What we could do is this. Wednesday, I'm doing a members only. And I see that you are a member of the channel. So come and hang out with us at our usual time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. This Wednesday, the 18th. And come and hang with us, and I'll be glad to look at your store.
Oh, tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day, guys.
Yeah.
For all you Irish folk.
Wearing your green.
Yes.
Todd says, rolling shower shitter. Yes, it is on wheels.
Yeah, it's on wheels. Believe me, I got a laugh out of it, too.
Oh, that's just crazy. Some of the things you can say. Basket says, rolling shower shitter. Picture in my head with the wife rolling away from over the crapper, yell at me down the stairs.
Oh my god. Can you imagine seeing somebody walking down rolling down the street?
Or streaking down the street as they go.
Oh my god.
Keith says the customer might also need to clear cache and cookies.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Let's see. KFC or nothing. I'm willing to bet if you tried Popeyes, you would convert.
Yeah, if you came here. Sure. So Duncan, we invite you. You come to Nevada, and we will take you to KFC.
We'll do all the different ones. We'll have a taste test, and we'll actually put it on the other channel and do the taste test between
you will
KFC.
Understand why I have such hatred and disgust for KFC. I promise you, you'll be like, take me back home.
Corey's with us. Poor Todd catching strays here. And yeah, Corey, next is going to pick on bald, fat-bellied folks too. Basket says, but you gotta wonder how many eBay buyers gone because of poor communications. I think a lot. Now, I often say there's a reason why people like come at you as a seller in the messages, and it's like, dude, I've given you no reason to be, hostile towards me. But maybe it's the previous interactions where nobody responded and they're pissed and they want help and they expect no one to answer, so they're already typing in caps. I don't know, but I did respond in a pretty decent amount of time, and the fact that they're kind of outwardly threatening me, like, okay, you're gonna wish you didn't. You gave better customer service. I'm like, where was the question?
What did I miss?
I gave you the information based on your statement.
You asked him to convert centimeters.
And I did, quickly.
And he did it very quickly.
Within a minute. I mean, ChatGPT takes about that long. Mark says, life is still better with a dog.
No, I completely agree with you. And I would love to have a big, giant German Shepherd. I grew up with a bunch of them when I was a kid. However, I also want to live. I want to be able to leave my house as a married
I
couple.
want a husky.
No, those are too high energy.
I like those
No,
huskies. Those are cool.
but I would love to have a dog,
So she gets to
another dog.
choose. I don't get any
Quiet.
choice.
Another dog once they pass, because they're like an emotional support animal for me. I would love to have another one once they're gone, but I'm not going to do that until after I travel some and do that type of stuff. I don't want to be confined to my house because I can't go anywhere because of a dog.
Baskin Noodle says eBay never presses that the customer is their customer. You bid, Amazon Anchor, on and on. Absolutely anal about it.
Huh?
The customer is their customer, not yours. Corey says, Todd, I rewatched your show this morning. You fellas are in rare form. We're in rare form. Yeah, go check out, believe it or not, Todd does have a channel. So go check out, his handle. It is at Silver
Hair.
Now, here it is.
Stacker.
At Silver Hair Stacker 8664. But his channel is Silver Hair Stacker. And yeah, go check him out. He does his lives, I think, only on Monday mornings early.
I don't know,
Crack
but
of
it's
dawn.
way too early for me.
Yeah, he gets up, puts the coffee on, and let's hit the live button. Andy Reno says, had thunderstorms yesterday and last night, filled the rain barrel, and now it's going to be 17 inches tonight. Well, that's just how...
17 degrees.
Degrees tonight. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of rain too. That's just how great... How's my FAE family?
Well, it's nice to see you, Andy, and I would rather have your weather than ours.
I would love it.
Because it's way too hot for March.
Yes. Keith says, the problem with selling clothing is almost don't buy it, they just rent it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's saturated. It's so easy to get a hold of clothing. Every yard sale has clothing. I think if you really want to build a store that doesn't require you to build a store like in the thousands to make a full-time income, you really got to find a different type of item to sell, or if you're an everything seller, only sell clothing if it has a good return. Shopping with Cheryl says, my black German Shepherd is easier to travel with than kids or most people.
Yeah, but can you take them on a plane? I mean, I know you can take dogs on a plane, I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, I would love to have a dog that could travel with us, that is socialized with other animals and people and all the things. But right now, these dogs are not socialized because we have no family here. So it's just John and I. Archie lives way on the other side of Timbuktu, so it's not like I could say, hey, Archie, can you come watch the dogs for a weekend? It's just, I don't want to put my burden on somebody else.
Derek W. Pat says, I guess his KFCs and Taco Bells in his town need new management. They're very slow. Well, yeah, it's not fast food as we used to know it.
Yeah.
Very slow, and he's not happy with the service.
Yeah.
We have ordered from, we've ordered from those places, and they won't give you anything, any sauces or butter or anything like that unless you ask for it. And even when
even when you ask, they don't.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But that's when you're getting delivery. I don't know if that's a fail on the restaurant or a fail on the driver.
Let's see. Where Pigs Fly Farm. I use it daily for my resale business and the animal rescue. Love it.
Oh, that's so cool. Do you have a lot of animals in your animal rescue?
This is AI.
I love animals.
Baskin Noodle says, I use Perplexity for creating my AI eBay listings. Other than that, not too much. A few weeks back, I played with Gemini and completely led it astray. I'd never trust it. So now, if you're using Perplexity, sort of in the same way that I used to use Perplexity, I used to have it create drafts for me, and it would go through and it would do the things. You lay out the way I did it before was I laid it out like in just plain English. Here's what I want to accomplish, right? So you're typing it all out, and here's what I'd like it to do. And then you tell Perplexity, rewrite this in a way where it's very easy for AI to follow this instruction set. So it gave me something that I can go back and copy and then paste in when I'm ready to do it. But it started hallucinating. So like the first listing or two would come out pretty good, even though you have to tell it to keep going after the first listing. And then it would start doing weird stuff.
Well, tell them what happened yesterday when you were having AI help you with your baseball stuff.
Oh, it just does all kinds of,
it has emotions.
Well,
and
it started cussing.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
It started cursing. It says, well, I sent a screenshot to the guys.
Okay, so AI should never have some kind of emotional reaction in my eyes.
Well, I didn't give them the screenshot, but just told me it was being lazy. So I said, well, okay.
Maybe was your fault.
I said, I want you to do this, that, and the other thing. And then it gave me something that was like not even what I asked for. And you could tell it didn't go through the steps that I told it to. And I said, well, what's that about? Oh, you're right to call me out on this. I was just being lazy. I'm like, okay, how is an AI lazy?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You're not a person that's just taking a break. You're a machine. So lazy, how's that even a thing? So it said, well, it looks for patterns, and it doesn't go through all the data like we want it to, but I'll start doing it for you. It's what it told me. And then later, it said that it took a shitty shortcut on me.
Right.
Yeah, and then also it said, I'm not gonna keep feeding you this bullshit. It told me bullshit.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm like, okay. So it took me through different steps what I ultimately was trying to do is I have a little baseball draft tonight, and I was trying to take the free agent players and assign a value based on their performance and the existing players that have a contract. And it took me through this whole thing through the spreadsheet, and then after about the fifth thing, it said, yeah, what you're wanting to do, I can't do for you. And I'm like, are you shitting me? You wasted 2 hours of my time. So, yeah, it can get really weird, and hallucinate. And it's not always upfront with you at first either. Into Flippin says, I use AI every day, only about 20% for reselling. The rest is for another business.
Okay. I mean, the AI has its good qualities, right? It makes really cool, pictures and, memes and all the things. And I'm sure it does very well in other things. But I don't feel like it should be emotionally reactive or inactive.
Gemini, Jackie Buckner says, Gemini looking stuff up, recipes, stupid questions.
Yeah.
Heck, I can tell you, I interact with...
glitched.
That's fine. We're still going. I think we're going. I interact with AI all the time through Perplexity and through the last, I'd say, 6 months of just daily back and forth. I asked it to write a biography about me.
Mm-hmm.
And it did. It went through the whole thing, and I'm like, wow, way too much. Way too much.
Yeah.
Let's see. Todd says Scott doesn't need weather to be affected. Yeah, record-breaking heat coming to the West Coast. Yes, this week.
Yeah, for you guys, I'm sure.
And us, 109. The only AI I use is List Easier to create my listings on eBay. Okay.
I'm gonna go to Washington or Oregon, somewhere where it's freaking cooler.
Dark Horse Mark says certain things AI will not touch. I refuse. Like what?
Like,
Baskin says they all are fried, Jackie. Just give them leading questions, misdirect them. They go astray pretty fast. You need to really be on point with what you want. But even then, like this thing was taking me like, okay, go and do this in the spreadsheet. It was giving me all these commands in Excel to paste and stuff in there. And then I'm like, yeah, it's not giving me the information I'm looking for. And like, yeah, you know what? We shouldn't have tried that. Like, shouldn't you as an AI know this, what's going to work before you have me go through the steps and find out it doesn't work? Maybe, I don't think it's just Perplexity, because Perplexity uses all the different, you can go in and choose, like, I want to use ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. You can use all the different ones if you want. Fashion says, very true. You cannot promote without a store. You cannot promote without a store? Let's Let's see here. Let's find out.
Oh boy, we're asking AI.
Well, why not? Why not ask AI?
I don't know that I can trust AI yet.
So we'll ask AI.
It takes a while to build my trust.
As an eBay seller, are you required to have a store subscription to promote your items? And here it goes. It's going through all the things faster than I can. No, you do not need an eBay store subscription to use promoted listings on regular listings. Any eligible seller account can run promoted listings without having a store. eBay's requirement for promoted listings is based on account status and activity. Example, above standard or top rated, some sales history, not whether you pay for a store. Store subscription adds extra tools, fee discounts, some additional promotional options like promoted stores and store newsletters, but it's optional for promoting individual items. So there you go. And what's cool about something like this, it goes through like all various websites to ask the same question to bring you back one answer. Thomas says, did you schedule listings for the days you were gone? Yes, I did. I did have that.
You did.
So for about a week prior, I was doing a little extra work just to make sure that I had listings launched while I was gone. I even, a couple days, actually only one day, when I was at breakfast, I don't know which day it was, I went and did an end item sell similar in the app, which is a pain in the butt, by the way. But I was able to do that. And I'm like, I can't do this like this every day. Basket Noodle says, make an effort to fool AI. Not hard to do. It'll get better, I'm sure. Yeah. It's better than it was a year ago. I know that for a fact. 81 degrees in Northern California.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty high for NorCal.
Time to Sell Collectibles says, I stick to Google Gemini to do listings logged out. Use ChatGPT. So now, here's the thing, though. For those of you who use AI to create your listings for you, I'm wondering about that, about eBay catching you. I mean, the 20th of February, they came out saying you cannot use AI to create these listings like that through like a Perplexity, like an agent browser doing the work for you.
Yeah, but how are they going to know that that's not what you wrote?
Well, they can see that it's not you going in there and doing the work.
Maybe you type in Word and you just type it all out and then you copy and paste it just like you would in AI. They don't know.
I think they do.
No.
I think they do.
There's no way you can confirm that.
Well,
no lawyer could.
Well, with eBay, they can just throw you off. You don't need there's no lawyer that's going to take on eBay. I mean, how many people have said, "Hey, we need to we need to sue eBay, blah blah blah."
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm saying that there's no way that they can't come to your home and verify that you typed it out.
They can see where the data came from. That it didn't come
Word,
from you.
So I typed it in Word and then I copied it from there and put it in the listing.
No, not that. They can see that an AI is doing that on your behalf, is what I'm saying.
eBay's doing what on your behalf?
Okay, so Basket Noodle was talking about using Perplexity to create listings for him, and much of the way that I was doing it last year, where Perplexity was going in and creating, based on my instruction set to the AI, it would go in and, okay, here's a photo, here's a series of photos, create the listing. And it would go in and create the listing, albeit a little slow, but it would do it. And eBay doesn't want us doing that anymore. They don't want
eBay can suck it because that's...
Well, the terms of service say they can suck it. And by using their software, you're saying that I will suck it. So therefore, you have to suck it. And even though eBay will suck it, you have to do it.
Okay,
and you cannot do it.
I don't care anymore.
And you can do it!
There you go. Baskin Noodle says, well, right now, there's a heap of concern in people's wallets, and rightfully so. Yes. DRC Flippin says, ChatGPT here only. Okay. We have spicy turtle nuggies. Those coupons are a waste. Pay higher fees and have same or less sales. Did a few over the holidays, and eBay stopped promoting the second coupon after 2 days. Huge drop in sales. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen.
What we're afraid of.
I guess we'll find out not in April, right? Since that's when it starts. Basket Noodle says, was a guy online here, economist, commodities fellow, listened to this past weekend. Oil stuff like a wave comes in, and as the wave rolls back out to sea, creates a sort of effect on new waves coming. Ah, he's back. Nice to see you back there, Basket Noodle. You're back with us.
The
nice to see
real
you.
B Nudes
Yeah,
is back.
someone was hijacking your account. I just want you to know that. Duncan says, I need a long 45-minute video of John talking while he is working.
Oh.
Or like the enforcers do a 3-hour live show. Yes.
Oh, no. He wouldn't be able to talk and work at the same time.
I can't. It's so hard.
If you guys notice on those videos,
like,
he does a lot of talking. He doesn't do a lot of working.
Can anyone do this? It's like doing that. That's very hard. It took me a lot of practice to get that. Todd says, decorated rolling shower shitters are entered into tomorrow's St. Patty's Parade.
Oh,
yes.
my God. I love it. When I need one of those later on in life, well, it could be next year, who knows, but I would love mine.
As long as the output
I told
is
my
green.
niece that I wanted mine bedazzled.
As long as the output is green. That'd be great.
God.
Shopping with Cheryl says, I could use a rolling shower shitter and put a motor on it to ride around car shows.
Stop it. Just decorate it so that nobody knows it is the shower shitter.
You left a mark on the pavement. Did you peel out? No, I didn't peel out at all. That's a different mark.
That's disgusting.
Derek W. Pat says, I will have to catch the replay on the members. Yeah.
That's okay. We understand.
Let's see. Corned beef and cabbage. Does that sound like something you want?
I don't like that meal. I am very,
maybe
very,
a little
very
shepherd's pie.
Irish.
Shepherd's pie?
Ooh, yeah, I'll do that.
Garden Resale Thrifts. Ooh, KFC.
Yeah.
Basket says, exactly, or bad communications. That's why I always very cordial.
Mm-hmm.
Mike G says, both KFC and Popeyes are not run right. Popeyes is still much better, even though it's not cooked right.
Yeah, I
like
agree
it.
with you.
I like it a lot.
I do agree.
Sounds good, actually.
He likes just anything that's fried.
Sales tanked hard for I shipped myself. I did last October. Now clawing back to almost not broke. Had to pick up gig work, so the bill stopped sending me passive aggressive texts. That's a bad feeling to have. We were there. Derek says, I don't blame you, Jen. It's a pain in the butt to find someone to watch your dogs.
It really is. I mean, I don't trust people, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Twingles 4562 says, I shipped a lot of standard envelopes, and I think the bad tracking on them triggered an MC011 warning. Already got rid of it. Have you been through something like this before?
What's an MC011?
Well,
MC011.
Yeah. eBay. I'm going to throw it in here. MC011 warning, and why does it happen? So let's find out what AI wants to say about this. High risk account restriction code. It means eBay has decided your account needs a manual trust review, and they refuse or they freeze or severely limit your selling until you satisfy their concerns. MC011 actually is internal code in the email notification that basically says your selling is restricted while we review your account. They can block new listings, hide or end existing listings, and in some cases hold or delay payouts. It is not always a permanent suspension, but you're effectively shut down until you pass the review by submitting documents and explanations. So it's almost always triggered by risk patterns, not a single little mistake. Common causes: a sudden spike in sales or high value items, especially on newer.
No, he's saying he thinks it
lower
could
history.
be the shipping part.
Yeah, bad or shaky fulfillment signals, late shipping, missing late tracking uploads, unusually long handling, or a lot of item not receives.
Ooh.
So that's no good. So are they asking you anything in particular, what they need from you in order to kind of get back to?
Yeah.
This is certainly one where you want to spend some time getting back, get on the phone with eBay to find out what the hell, what's causing this, and what do you need from me?
Yeah.
Todd says, yeah, this morning I was griping old man style about that Pegasucks channel.
Yeah, Pegasucks is
well,
absolutely 100%.
I see that he's taken his lounge act to the Trash to Cash guys. So
he needs to take his lounge act off of YouTube. Is what he needs to do.
Yeah, well, anyone can make videos. I mean, it's fine.
Well,
Derek W. Pat says, if you don't get sauce when you deliver, it's a fail on the restaurant, not the driver. Yeah, but here's the thing, like on an Uber, like we had Taco Bell, specifically Taco Bell, like 2 weeks ago, and I ordered the food, and because we wanted the fast food stuff, right? And I told the driver, once the driver was identified in the app, I sent a message to the driver and I said, "Can you get me some mild and medium sauce?"
Yeah.
And they said, "Got it." They replied back, "Got it." And the food came
No
and
sauce.
didn't get it. So I'm like, well, you just kind of ruined my.
And I don't know about you guys, but if you have Taco Bell, you can't just replace
You gotta have that sauce.
their mild sauce with some other salsa. It just doesn't taste right. It tastes weird. You have to have their sauce.
Garden Resale Thrift says, my mom used to have a German Shepherd mix, and one day he knocked me to the floor when I handed him a slice of bread, started eating my hair,
Oh, no.
and my dad dragged him to the vet to be put down.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, it must have been bad.
There's Paul.
Hi,
Paul Rose.
Paul.
The only return I ever had was a new t-shirt stated faded, and they dialed the color out of the picture. eBay sided with them. I resold it and got positive feedback. The joys of reselling. Yeah. Don't you love it?
I can't.
Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh, says Basket.
Uh-oh.
And the flip says, ChatGPT doesn't cuss even when I do, but it does play stupid a lot. I've spent months creating long prompts for certain tasks. Now it works well for these things. Yeah. Yeah, I make the electrons banging their heads against the sides of the chips. Yes. Woodrow Blue says, I use Gemini for certain things. And so far we have 74% of you. We have 69 votes. 74% of you will use AI often, and 26% says not at all. And I'm willing to bet that number gets closer to 90% this time next year. So we'll end that poll. That was interesting. Mm-hmm. Mike G says, Jenna, watch the show Humans. It's about helping robots showing emotions. We're watching it now on Tubi TV. Makes you think what our culture or future will be soon. Watch the movie Her. Watch the movie Her, where the guy has this computer AI thing, and he falls in love with his computer.
Yeah, I'm not ready for any of that.
That was like 10 years ago. That's like the predictive programming.
Well, if you ever watch, I don't know where. I think I ran out of things to watch, and I found myself on this robot like thing for Tesla, and they were talking to the robots, and I was just like, oh my
AI
God.
has already started to troll. They trolled Archie one time. It's crazy. Garden Resale says, I got an update about my aunt. She had a complex migraine headache that mimicked a stroke.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's better news than having a stroke,
Is she coming around, though? Is she okay now? I hope so. Because that's terrible. Complex migraines are on a whole nother level.
I agree with In It to Flip It, though. John, I think Jen is right. If you're copy pasting the text into a listing, there's no way eBay would know it's an AI generated. That's not an issue. You can do that all day long. You can say, I need you to give me an item description, right? And a lot of times I'll do that on the second store. Create an item description, copy and paste it into the listing. eBay doesn't care about that. It's when you tell the AI, but see what Basket was doing and what I was doing last year is telling them, here are the photos. I need you to, and I'm already logged in on the browser and eBay. Go in and take these steps, create a new listing, fill in give me an optimized title, give me item, heck, I even told it to go into this other site to find the cost. I was putting all that stuff in the listing.
Yeah, because you need that thing, the one that Treecat has. You have to have a, what is it?
It's an API, yeah. And so they don't want you doing it that way anymore.
What I was saying, or either I misunderstood what you were trying to say.
That's what I was trying to say.
B-Nudes just had me messed up.
That's what I was trying to say.
But I feel that you can type it or have it do that, what I was talking about, not the whole thing, because you need an API to do that.
Reap the sea forever says their Popeyes is a mess, but other Popeyes have good customer service.
Wait, what? My local Popeyes is in
Shopping with Cheryl says leaving skid marks has a new meaning when riding on a shower. Yes. Time to sell collectibles. You cannot have an AI login and do work for you. I create my listings from a seller,
Yeah.
sell similar listing using Gemini, copy, paste, merge. You're right.
Yeah,
You're not
that I
supposed to.
understand. That I get, because with working with Treecat, we get the whole how you have to have an API and all those things. Otherwise, you can't do the things that John was trying to do.
My Dark Horse says, I just use Treecat built-in features, John. Yep. It does a lot of it for you. Does a lot of it for you.
It does what we were just talking about, but not in, Gemini or Perplexity or any of those chat GPTs.
We have Christopher Nutter in the house. Nice to see you, Christopher. And Samantha says, hey, John, Jenna, in chat, I will watch the YouTube video later. Hope all is well. I will leave my thumbs up, though. Speak with you Friday. Nice to see you.
All right. Well, take care.
Paul is probably the smart one here. Hasn't ordered takeout for ages, but whenever I used to get McDonald's on Uber Eats, 9 times out of 10, there were items missing. Once a completely different order, got more trouble than it was worth. Yeah.
I feel like John has more bad luck when it comes to deliveries. Like, I placed my order this week and with no problem, and I had a 75% off coupon. I got my sauce, I got all the things.
Paul says, trust me, I'm not after anything, but have you lost weight, John? No, it's well, I played 4 days of golf in a row, but no, this is just when you wear black, it's a slimming effect. So that's why I like to wear black. It makes me look slimmer than I am. And I have the black hat, so my head isn't as big. Samantha says, John, you beard got me interested in ChatGPT. Didn't want to, though, but took the leap. Now I can't stop asking you questions.
Exactly.
But, I mean, hell, where was this damn tool when I was a kid and trying to get through school, and I didn't want to read the books?
So I was talking to my niece. She's a sophomore in high school, and they actually have AI detection things. And so when she has to do an essay or any work for that matter, the teachers run it through an AI, like something or other. I don't know what it is. But they run it through an AI, and it will tell them whether the student did their work through AI, and you'll get an F or a 0 or whatever on that work. So you got to be very careful.
So here's the thing. Let's do this. This is the segment of the show where we give away a hat and shirt with Treecat. So what I want you guys to put a number between 1 and 300 in the chat, and we'll play the Treecat promo, and we'll come back and pick a winner. So make sure you get your number in there right now so we can give one away. You guys hear us talk a lot about cross-listing on this program, and you guys know that we talk also a lot about Treecat, just packed full of features. And the cool thing is, it's really not a program that's 100% only for cross-listers. Yes, if you're a cross-lister, there's no need to even use any other tool, but there's a cool feature I really haven't talked about a lot, and that's their AI photo listing feature that allows you to upload 1 or more photos for 1 or more listings, and the AI is going to step in and do your listing work for you. And then all you have to do is go in, double check the work, and launch your listings, and you've saved yourself a ton of time. Now, the best part about this is that this is yet just another feature built within Treecat, and you do not pay for any listings that you make until the item sells. So you only pay when you sell with Treecat, and you can list hundreds, thousands of listings. They don't care. It's the only time that you're ever going to pay is when it sells. Now, for the first 2 months, if you use my code down below, you won't have to pay at all for the first 2 months. And then you can evaluate what I've been trying to tell you all along, that Treecat is the best program, and this just puts it over the top. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get it done. Now, here's the thing. We're going to go over here, and we're going to spin the wheel, and we'll stop it at time to sell collectibles, and good luck. Good luck and high scoring. Oh. Ah, yes.
That would be a problem. No.
Yeah,
not
ping
really.
is 220.
107.
107. 107.
All right, let's see.
107. Derek W. Pat's close, but I think we already got a shirt out to Derek.
Did he?
I think.
I don't know that.
And we're trying to work this out to where we have. Jenna's looking for the winner right now. We're trying to work this out so we get as many people a chance to get a shirt and hat. If you've won already,
Derek, have you won before?
I think he has. I think he has for sure. He's just so good at picking numbers, though. He's great at picking numbers.
If I don't win, it's rigged.
Who said this?
Derek. Never got my T-shirt.
Oh.
What?
I'm waiting for Treecat to come to UK. Oh, that was a different one. If I don't win, it's rigged. What happened? Never got my shirt?
So wait. So did you win and then it never got sent to you?
Well, let's do this. Derek, you're the winner, and we're gonna send me an email at Flippin Ain't Easy.
I'm so sorry if that's what happened.
Flippin Ain't Easy 2020 at gmail.com, and we'll get it sorted out. I put it in the chat there.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Now, so what Jen and I were talking about during the Treecat promo is that the fact that the mailman, apparently they came to the door and our doorbell isn't ringing properly or something, but we're going to have to kind of cut this a little earlier than we wanted to because we have to run to the post office.
You said I was joking about rigged.
But let's see real quick. Andy Reno has a question on Treecat. Does it charge you for all of your existing listings already if it sells or just new? No, you can upload thousands of listings to Treecat and you're not paying anything. Well, for the first 2 months, if you sign up with my code down below, you could sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items. You're not paying anything. But once the two months is up, then they're going to start looking at, did you use Treecat to import listings? Did you use Treecat to end listings? Let's say you're cross-listing to other sites. Did you use Treecat to create a listing with their AI listing tool? And if you did, well, you still don't pay for anything until it sells.
Yes.
Once that item sells, then you pay a small fee, and it's based on the volume of sales. So if you sell a lot with Treecat, you're going to be paying less per item than you will.
Goes down.
Right? Yeah. So it's really a cool thing. But I was always kind of looking at it like, 2 months for free gives you plenty of time to evaluate if you can, not only learn the tool, because every new program does require a little bit of learning, but once you get the hang of it, is this something that you're going to want to keep doing? Now, if you compare it to the fact that if you use other tools, like this is one viewer, they keep hitting me up in my videos and they're trying to push their AI, right? It's not the other ones that you know of. And I always come back saying, well, does your cross lister charge a monthly fee? Because if they do, well, it's not Treecat. Treecat is not charging you a monthly fee up front. You're only paying as you sell.
Yeah, because you could be paying $79.99 for a product that you're using, and regardless of whether if you had 0 sales that month, you still put out $79.99. But on the other hand, oh, we might need to hire a new electrician.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah.
That is right.
Our electrician has to travel too far to do the work. And once they get here, they're so tired that, maybe there's some errors. But no, it's not really that at all. It's
I don't know why
we had our ringers off. I think that's what it was.
But I get notifications and they come across the thing. I don't know what's happening.
It was a fail all the way around.
It's not your fault, Mike.
No, you're the best electrician.
If there's anything that's going to happen to us, it's going to be electronic, and it's not just limited to YouTube. Sadly.
So here's the deal. We'd sit here for another half an hour, 5 hours with you guys if we could, but we have to get these packages. Monday's the worst day to not have your mailman come.
Todd, we sent Todd Derek's shirt on.
Did he?
No, I don't think it's right. I think he's joking, but make sure you send us an email, Derek. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no listing the shirt and hat on eBay either. I know we're resellers, but darn it. With that said, though, I want you guys to have an excellent week. And you know what? understand that there's some things that are going on in the background behind the scenes that maybe are buyer facing issues that could be affecting your sales in a negative way, like this particular one I showed you. Thankfully, they are willing to communicate with me, and they haven't moved on to try to buy from somebody else.
Yeah.
So my next thing is to try to save the sale, despite the fact that eBay might be glitching right now with anything that involves a warranty, is my suspicion.
Yeah.
So figuring all that out and working around eBay's problems is yet another example of how flipping ain't easy. Want you guys to have an excellent rest of your week. Look for videos on both channels, and we will see you guys here on Friday.
All right. Take care.
Take
We
care.
love you.
Chargebacks, returns, and lowball offers too. Zero takedowns, they're a pain, what can we do? High selling fees, bad buys, and rude buyers galore. Flipping ain't easy, but we keep coming back for more. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy by your side. Sourcing great items is the key to success. Subscribe to the channel and stand above the rest. Focus on the thing that is within your control. Hang with flipping ain't easy. Let's roll. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a You can do it!